What's up, everybody? This is Kenny Cummins here of Chillin' with Kenny C right here on tmvcafe.com, bringing you entertainment to your ears. My next guest at this time is an R&B singer-songwriter from Louisville, Kentucky. His latest
Yes,
single is
sir.
called Tactics, came out this past November. That song is available on all streaming platforms right now. Pretty smooth boy himself, Jaiy. That's spelled Jaiy. He's with me right now. How's it going?
It's going great. Thank you for that introduction. It's going
Appreciate you.
great.
Appreciate you being here, man. Great to have you on.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Definitely.
Absolutely, man. So before we get caught up with your journey, I've
Mhm.
seen you perform twice this year already in 2024. I think the first time was at the Mental Health Awareness Benefit Weekend.
Mhm.
And then there was a showcase that I saw you in the exact same building. It was at the library downtown Lexington. Um, so I was like, man, Louisville, I've always knew Louisville had so much talent. And then I see that they got more talent. They got more talent out there. With
Yeah,
that being
definitely
said,
Kentucky in general. We got a lot of
yeah,
talent in the whole state, and I think the first place I saw you was at in Lexington.
yeah.
And then the second place was, you said, what was the second place that you mentioned?
It was a showcase.
Okay.
It was in the exact same place too. It was a
Okay, yeah.
different.
So
It was Kesh that hosted this show. It was the girl showcase.
got you, yeah.
So yeah, so with a lot of female hip hop artists from
That was
Louisville.
fun too. That was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, good vibes. So, well, you being the Louisville artist,
Mhm.
how would you describe the vibe out of the Lexington crowd from those two shows that you was a part of?
I think Lexington it definitely does have a different vibe for sure. The Lexington they come to support, but it's not as many people versus Louisville. They come in droves, is what I'm used to seeing. So I don't know. Both places I get a lot of support though. Yeah, I like both crowds. Honestly, both crowds are lit.
Yeah, Lexington, we have our different feel, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I guess it's kind of like a relationship thing, especially
Yeah.
when we see somebody for the first time. It takes time to warm up the people and then,
Hmm.
get to know people. Um,
Exactly.
I almost sound like Dr. Phil saying it, but that's that's kind of like, relationship, like an artist going to a different city, going to a
Hmm.
different crowd. You might see some familiar faces there, but it's still a different city. So I definitely get where
Definitely.
I definitely get where you're coming from with that. But it was definitely cool to see you, showing, being the provider that you are, for the ladies, just getting the screens in there, just singing your heart out. So
Yeah,
it was dope.
I actually had a song that I did with another performer there, Lux,
Yeah.
and so we kind of revealed a song that we haven't released yet, but it was cool. It was cool. It was a nice little vibe. It was different from the poetry event because it was a mixture in the crowd, but this event was mostly female.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a different vibe for sure.
So I'm glad you brought up the song you did with Lux.
Hmm.
Um, so Lux, also from Louisville, she's a businesswoman as well.
Hmm.
She doing great things. Now, as an independent artist, getting to perform a new song for
Yeah.
the first time. What was it like linking up with her for this song that y'all worked on?
It's always a vibe with Lex, definitely. We went to the studio, we recorded it. We recorded it in maybe about 2 hours. She sent me the track. It was like an open verse type of ordeal, so she kind of already had the theme. The song itself is called Vacation. So if you kind of, you know, use your context clues, you can kind of take that apart and figure out what the song is generally about. But it's pretty much about just a bay and a vacation that you want to take with them, and describing what that looks like or what that may sound like, or however you want to spin that. But yeah,
Yes.
it was nice. She's a great rapper, so to get her take on it, she wrote the chorus, I just sang it, and then I wrote my verse. So we got a little mixture of both on there.
Okay, so that's dope. So be on the lookout for that track there, Vacation by
Hmm.
Jay and Lux. That's coming soon. Um, Lux got more music on the way. You got more music on the way.
Yes, yes,
So
yes, I
for
do.
speaking of new music, of course, the last single you put out was
Hmm.
Tactics this
Yes, it
past
was.
November. So how things are looking as far as the new music? You got a timetable for when the new music is coming out, at least this year?
We always got something dropping. I got a couple of surprise releases that I got, in the vault. Right now, I'm taking a little break just so I can polish my project that I'm working on. So I do have some music that I'm finalizing right now, um, and really I want to push some new stuff around June. So I'm gonna take the next couple months, take a breather. I have been doing a lot of shows, so right now I just want to make sure I have that time to write, go to the studio, and really put my best foot forward. The last four songs that I did, I kind of put them together into like a story. So the next project, I kind of want to take that route and, just get real creative. So, I have a couple features that I did. Lux, I did one with her, like we were just talking. I did another feature that I won't really reveal yet, but got a lot of stuff coming that I'm excited about for sure. And without saying a lot, just stay tuned. You can always go to prettyboyin.com, and I got all my updates on there too. So yeah, we always working though for sure. We always working.
Always be working for sure. So at least we know. So it looks like you gonna pull out some music in time for the summer. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
Wait, and I've always say
I'm born in
this.
the summer. I'm a
Born,
summer baby, so
same here,
we
man.
got
Same here.
to. When's your
So
birthday?
June 25th, actually.
Really? It's my
Yeah,
dad's birthday.
nice.
Yeah, and my
Yeah,
my birthday is actually June 18th. So
yeah.
I slid in there. But you
He's
kind of
slid in.
eliminate the Gemini cuss. You kind of you a
Yeah,
Cancer though,
yeah. I am.
but you was almost there.
Yeah. So shout out to the Geminis. Shout out to the Cancer. We
Yeah,
might as well be relatives with, with these
yeah,
weather wise per se.
Mm-hmm.
Different
Mm-hmm.
personalities, but weather wise, we share the same love for the
We
weather
do. We
for
really
sure.
close. We really
Yeah.
close.
So we're relatives in that regard for sure. So y'all be on the lookout for Jay. New music
Yeah.
is coming. It's coming in June. Check him out
Mhm.
on his website, social media. Uh, Links is on there. All of his music is on there, and keep spinning Tactics. The latest
Yeah.
single. This came out this past November. So with that being said, man, as far as influences or
Hmm.
those artists that has inspired you, who do you consider? Who are your influences as an artist or R&B side? Who's some of your people that
Hmm.
you look up to that inspire you as an artist?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, I'd have to say Chris Brown is a huge influence, of course. You know, I would be lying if I ever didn't say him, you know, was the first person I probably listened to just to get some of my guidance from. But I listen to a lot of women as well. You know, Janae Aiko, I listen to her for just her smoothness. And then even Beyonce, I listen to her for her technicality, just the way she pronounces her words and the way she has the breath control and just everything she does in terms of just vocal technique. I like Brandy. I like her smoothness of her voice, and you know, just I like a lot of mixture of different artists. But if you listen, my voice is kind of smoother, it's softer. So some of the artists, most of the artists that I listen to have a way about their voice where they're not necessarily a power vocalist. I mean, outside of Beyonce. Yeah. So yeah, I like Lauryn Hill. I could the list goes on, of course. You know, Bryson Tiller, I listen to him a lot before he was discovered and even now. And you know, I like a lot of art and music in general. So really to say who's my influence is really putting it in the box, but you know, those are
Yeah,
my main people that I could say like I'm gonna go to.
yeah, I'll definitely will say from what I've heard in person and for what I've heard through your music online, you
Hmm.
definitely have a smooth vibe to you.
Thank you. I appreciate
So
it.
you know, so that's definitely a plus for the ladies for sure. Like they gonna be all ears and mesmerized, hypnotized and you just like you gonna hear what I gotta say, you know. So
Well, they said if you can capture the ladies crowd, you can capture everybody. You know,
yeah,
so that's
yeah.
the overall goal is to just get everybody I can, reach out to everybody that I can. You know, no matter the gender or race or even just you know preference in music. Like I'm gonna take a page out of Beyonce's book one day and maybe go country. You know, or
Ooh.
maybe go even blues. Who knows? You know, the sky's the limit, man. You know, so
Yeah, so
definitely.
I'm very curious of Beyonce's country project, which is coming
Hmm.
out, I believe, by the next week or so. Cowboy Carter is the name of
Yeah.
the project. So, and she's put out some songs already, and she is from Texas, so there
Hmm.
might be some country influence somewhere. That might be a factor into it. I'm
Hmm.
definitely looking forward to listening to it. I mean, for one, it's
Yeah.
Beyonce, and she's going
Yeah.
a complete different route with the music.
Hmm.
So, uh, she, she's already been to do some adversity already, as far as radio
Definitely.
play. But she's already like number one on the charts, on the country
Hmm.
charts. So if you thought, oh, she take over pop and R&B charts, she's taking
Yeah.
over the country charts, and her album hasn't even come out yet.
Right.
So just imagine what
Hmm.
she's capable
It's
of
just
doing.
magic and just you know the things that we can do as artists and it just goes to show you don't have to put yourself in a box or place a narrative over yourself. You can do what you want. You know, you can express yourself in whatever type of way you feel. Like a lot of people listen to my music and think I'm a rapper, but it's because I like to sing over. I guess you could say rap beat. You know, because it's fun. You know, I like to make music that people can bop to, and you know, my city, my culture is a city of just bop music. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Get lit music, pregame music. You know, music that makes you, you know, you not even my city, Kentucky. I could say you could say the same for you. You know, a lot of people from Lexington that have made it, or just find their way in that, you know, that area. They all make the same type of sounding music, the Midwest sounding music. So I don't know. I want that to still resonate within my music. I don't want to just be a lovey-dovey R&B artist. Although I can sing about love, I want to sing about experiences, experiences that you look back and it's just nostalgic. So that's what I like about it, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
R&B, trap and
Yeah, so Bryson Tiller, for example, a
Mhm,
Louisville guy, um, comes in with his wave
mhm,
and he's having the success that he had.
yeah,
That kind of really, of course, Jack Harlow,
mhm,
ESTG,
mhm,
and many others. Louisville has always had the talent, uh,
mhm,
independent artists that's really making waves, and traveling and doing shows, things of that nature. And I've been to Louisville plenty of times. That
mhm,
city shows me love, and I'm a Lexington guy. Um, so every time I come to Louisville, it's always love, and I love what the scene is doing, with
mhm,
all the artists in different genres. I'm more than
heck
just
yeah,
R&B and hip hop per se. I listen to all music. It's
mhm,
just a matter of the mood. It's a matter of how I feel at the time, and I just rock with what I'm feeling at the
mhm,
time. I definitely be walking some Jay, you know, you know, in the late night, what I'm saying, just calm the mood down,
I got some
just
some newcomers, you know.
yeah,
Definitely tap in. Like let them know,
yeah,
tactics. Now
yeah,
streaming everywhere, all platforms.
yeah, oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
and we
So
got more coming soon. Tap in.
call and check him out, man. New music is coming in June, just in time for the summer. So be on the lookout for it. And that song that I heard, with Lux,
Mhm,
Vacation, be on the lookout for that as well. He's gonna have some more shows on the way. But he's working on the finishing touches on his project. So stay tuned for that. Jay, great chatting with you, man. Great having you
likewise.
on the show. Props to you for what you're doing with your music, and I'm definitely looking forward to this new music you got coming in June and so forth.
Mhm.
Continued success, man, everything that you do. So tap in with the homie Jay. He's got more music on the way for sure. Thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you, man.
All right, thank you, Kenny. Thank you for having me.
And
Everybody tap in with my bro Kenny. Make sure
yeah,
y'all, show him some love. I'm gonna share this as well. So,
yeah,
it's
for
all
sure.
love. Hopefully we see each other again on the
Yeah,
flip side.
yeah. Seeing that you've been to Lexington twice, I definitely gotta make my way back to Ville the next time
That
you hit the stage. So um gotta make that
let me
happen.
know, I'll keep you posted on the shows.
All right, for sure, man. You take care, you have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, bro.
All right, you too.
All right, peace. All right.